don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you!
Hello there everyone, Tom here again. Today we have the privilege of reviewing the Battlecat from the Revelation series of Masters in the Universe. This thing's really big, so I'm going to start by just showing you. The box is about 16 inches. To the top of it here, it's coming in at right about 10 1/4. It's a good sized figure. And I mean, obviously we can just go ahead and you can see the back of it here, what it looks like. The side has some really nice artwork. This is the front, obviously, the side, bottom, top. Since we're here at the top, why don't we go ahead and crack this piece of tape right here and see if we can get this bad boy open. Now, I found this at a really out-of-the-way Walmart, not too far from where I live, and I paid, I think it was $40 for it. So I don't know if that's a good price or bad price. What I do know is I was wanting it, and now I have one. So he is put in place with these plastic retainers. So I'm just going to cut these real quickly here as best I can. Like I said, as best I can. Okay. There we go. Do our level best here not to damage anything. That might be it. Nope. Got one on this foot right here. Alright. Got one on the tail. They really didn't want this thing to get out of its packaging. Alright. And here is Battlecat in his beast mode. You tell I'm a Transformers collector. Alright, so looking at him like this, we're coming in at about 14 inches, give or take, from the tip here all the way to the tip there. To the top here, we're looking at about 7 inches approximately. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at about 3.5. Alright. Let's get this piece here off so we can actually look at him. Now, I don't have He-Man yet, so I might offend some people by putting one of the other figures on here. If I do, it's not my intention, but I just want to see how they fit. So with that in mind, let's grab old Skeletor here, stick him on here, and see how he does. Not very well. There we go. Get his legs out of the way. Oh, I forgot. His joints are so doggone stiff. Alright, so he will ride on there. Not the happiest, but he will ride on it. Okay. What about a Marvel Legend? Let's see, who do I have handy? Well, you all know the ones I do. I don't think I can get Dr. Doom on there. Actually, all things considered, that's not bad. I could live with that. Alright. Let's see, this thing is supposed to be really articulated, 30 points of articulation. Let's zoom in here, take a look. You can see He has painted eyes here on this part. Those aren't his real eyes. We have molded detail down the nose here. This is paint, this is paint, this is paint. This is flat plastic, this is paint. That might be paint, it might not be. We get paint on the figure itself. This is paint. Yeah, so the armor paint has some really nice detail to it. Let's see if we can get this off. It just comes right off. No problem whatsoever. You can see how it's molded on the inside. It's bolted in 2 different places here, so it shouldn't be difficult at all to take off. The underside of it looks like this, and these are just plastic. This is a softer plastic, so it'll bend and fold and do what you need it to. And this is Cringer. I hope if they continue this line, they give us a smaller version of this, because I would like that, I think. So looking at the cat, he has... Cringer's only supposed to have this one tooth here showing. It's supposed to be, you know, like this instead of like this. I get why they did this. It's a Battlecat thing, but I really wish they hadn't. The teeth are painted. Very nice. Red mouth. You get the eyes. This is paint. This color is paint. Yeah, you can tell it's paint. I can feel it. This is plastic. The green is plastic. So paint, 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 paint. Wow, this thing has some very nice paint on it. Very, very nice paint. Alright, let's go through articulation. The head can look up about that far. It can look down that far. You get, that's got to be a ball joint in there, because you can get a little wiggle waggle back and forth. A little up, a little down. The neck here is on some type of hinge, so it moves. The body has... that's just weird. I don't think that's a double ball peg. That feels like a hinge of some kind. It really... I mean, you can get it up and down a little bit, but not horribly. The back here, whatever joint this is, it's the same thing. The tail can go up that far, down that far, all the way around. There's not really a left and right, but you can rotate it so that you can get it to do what you need. This is a softer plastic, so it bends, but it doesn't conform to any other thing. The legs, the back legs, can go up that far. Well, I guess they can almost go all the way around. They get caught up, and you don't want to mess it too much. You'll mess up the paint. It can go out a little bit, but not much. You get a bicep rotation. This leg can move up and down at the knee joint that far. This part right here can move up, back a little bit, and then the feet can move up and down, and they're on, feels like a ball peg of some kind. The front shoulder here can move out that far, in a little bit, can go up to about right there, and back to about right there. It's got, oh dear, that's tight. Ooh, really tight joint right here. Might loosen up a little bit with use, might not. Rotation is built around that joint, so I guess that's a universal. The paws go up, down, and then they go around on this end too. So yeah, mouth opens, closes. This thing's really nice. When I get a He-Man, it'll be a lot better. I'll say it again, I do wish he was smaller for his Cringer form. And I hope the line continues enough to be able to justify them making another mold out of this. I mean, they just have to shrink it down and get rid of this tooth. They just have to shrink it down and give us a Cringer that's, you know, 2/3 this size, not the whole size, and it'd be just fine. I think most people would agree that what they've done here is fine, but it's not the best that they could do, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, all in all, as far as purchases, I think this is a solid one. Especially if you're in the line. I mean, if you're in for the line, you're going to get a Battlecat anyway, right? You're not going to miss out on an opportunity to have He-Man's trusty steed. You're going to get a Battlecat. And they've done a pretty good job of this right here. At least that's my opinion. Alright, this is Tom. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
So, like, Tom wrote another book. It's like he just can't stop writing books or something. I don't understand. But he wrote another one. It's called The Gen Chronicles Volume 2, Pain and Hope. Go read it. It's available on Amazon. Yeah, that's all I got to say. This was a paid promotion. Wah!